Hey guys, Wesley here from Stress Free Income. It's been way too long since we've connected. In fact, this is probably the first video that I've done in about 9 months. So it's been a very interesting, exciting period. A lot of changes that's happened in the business. At the moment, it's just myself and Andy, and we mainly generating profit from trading the market. So the reason for this video is we do have a new product that we're going to be promoting. The product is an automated bot. It's a social trading system called Royal Q. Not only is it a really high performing bot, it's also a system that allows you to generate a lot of passive income through quite an exciting compensation plan. But I'm actually getting ahead of myself here. Again, like I said, it's very nice to be on YouTube again and to be putting out a video again. And I really hope that this is the first of many videos. And in fact, I've got a really good friend of mine that's joined us on the stream here today. It's a guy that actually I go quite a way back with. In fact, if I go back to the very beginning of my journey into crypto and some of these marketing platforms, one of the first friends that I made in this space is a guy by the name of Wilson. So I'm really stoked that he's on the stream with us today. Hey Wilson, how are you doing, buddy?
Oh, fantastic, man. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Hi there, everyone. Yes, just exciting space that we are in. The both of us learned so many lessons since we met each other. We had a lot of scars, and this has been the first year where things have actually moved in the right direction, and I'm super excited to engage with your community. We have an amazing opportunity, and yeah, just thank you. I'm excited for what's coming over the next couple months.
Yeah, Wilson, you know, since obviously I got started, it's just phenomenal to see the growth, right? Not just obviously the growth, like personally in our communities and in some of our members that are actually trading with us and we'll be sharing ideas and that kind of stuff, but just in the industry in general. I think when we first actually started chatting and when we became friends, I think the price of Ethereum was about $220. I still remember you actually funded my first slot on one of my first programs in ETH, right? I think you actually sent me like a quarter of an ETH or something, and at the time it wasn't that amount of money, you know, but which was, I mean, it was $220 for one Ethereum coin now. Yeah. At the moment, can you believe it? It's over $4,100, $4,200 for Ethereum. So just in that year, the price of ETH has actually done 20x. It's unbelievable, right? What's happening in this space.
Yeah, and that's not the only coin, you know. I have this dream within crypto to earn passive income and to really expand my portfolio, and it's just amazing to see what some of the coins have done in the last 12 months. If you look at what BNB's done, unbelievable. If you look at what Shiba Inu's done, I know it's a meme token, but still, there's so much growth happening within this space, and not just coins, but technologies and the movement that's happening. I mean, the thing that excites me the most at the moment is NFTs, because I'm an artist, and you know, it's just these technologies that's coming to literally take everything that we know and love into the blockchain, and it's just exciting where things are going and the movement. So very excited that me and you connected again and that we're actually working together, because it's been too long.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's a great segue into some charts. I want to share some charts with you because, you know, there's no point just after 9 months coming back onto YouTube and, you know, just presenting a product, you know. There's a good reason. There's a good reason why both of us feel so strongly about this new product that we've got now. Not necessarily the MLM component or the team builders component, but the industry that you're actually investing into. It's an industry that is exploding. It's an industry that's going to absolutely change the world. And I just would like to show a chart just to give us a high level picture around where the cryptocurrency industry is going and what the size of the opportunity can potentially be in the next 120 days. So I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen. and I'm going to show you a chart. Just let me know once you've got a visual of that. You can see that, Wilson? Cool, yeah?
Beautiful, I can see it there.
Okay, so what you're looking at here is a chart called the total one, or the total market cap, right? So this is looking at all of the money that's currently in blockchain and in cryptocurrency projects, right? So as you can see here, just very recently, we have actually made a new all-time high. And at the moment, the market is sitting at about $2.5 trillion. So just coming back to the beginning of the conversation, right? When Wilson and I actually started getting involved in some of these projects way back now, you know, it was probably around January 2020, around there. And back then, there was only about $300 billion in the cryptocurrency industry. So in just about 18 months, we've gone from 300 billion to 2.5 trillion, right? So it goes to show you that the entire market has almost increased by a magnitude of 15x. I mean, it's absolutely mind-boggling to see the size of this industry and how quickly this industry has grown. So the question I really want to just leave in your mind, obviously, as we have the discussion here, is with all of this money coming into the industry, right? There's a lot of people, unlikely people that are going to create in the next few months, that are going to create generational wealth. And by generational wealth, what I mean is they're going to be earning so much money, they will never need to work again. Their children will never need to work again. Their children's children are never going to need to work again. That's how much money people are actually making at the moment in cryptocurrency. People are getting set up for life. People are, you know, obviously the whole world went through this pandemic over the past 12 months. A lot of people were impacted financially from a career point of view, lost jobs. So that is why I love this industry, because this industry has given people the opportunity to put food onto their table. Not just about chasing insane gains, because obviously you can make life-changing money here, and you can make enough money to retire and never have to work again, and you can obviously access that generational wealth. But there's just a lot of normal everyday people that are just depending on this market for to make a living as well. So there's so much opportunities here, and with all of this money, that's this institutional money, this money that's coming into this industry that's growing at 15-20x every 12 months, you know, the question that you need to ask yourself is, how much of that money do you want to earn for yourself, right?
And let's get right in there. You know, the reason why me and Wesley met is because we both have this really deep love for crypto, and we both like technology. And you know, one of the coolest things Wesley's ever said to me is, skate where the puck is going. And that's something that really resonated with me, and it's the reason why me and him are still mates, and we're still in crypto years later, and we will still be in crypto till the end. It's just where my heart is at. I understand the technology, I understand the power. I've made a fortune within crypto. I've lost a fortune within crypto. That's taught me many lessons. And where I am today is in a really, really exciting space. I lost a bunch of money last year in promise to pay systems, just like many of you that's going to look at this video. Anything like a ROI system, you run for the hills. If somebody asks you for your money, then run as quickly as you can. And it's literally at the beginning of the year where a very, very good friend of mine and mentor said, start looking at trading bots. And there was a reason for it. The first main reason is a trading bot works through an API key where it connects through an exchange account, which is the most important thing for me. Let me actually share my screen here on my side. This is the path that I'm on now. After learning many lessons last year, we tested a whole bunch of trading bots, and the reason why I like trading bots is we have full control and access to all our funds in our own exchange wallet, which for me was the game changer. When I found this technology, I was like, this is the path I need to be on. I'm done throwing money to other people and not having access to my cash. We've all done that. So there were two main issues regarding trading bots when we started testing them, and we've tested a whole bunch of them. The first issue was the actual price point of the bots. So we've tested a bunch of them. We're talking a monthly subscription of anything between $50 and $150 a month. And that's not duplicatable for me. I'm in South Africa. People don't have money here. So that was the first hiccup that we found. The second hiccup was that to actually get the bot working and trading and making a profit, you need some technical ability. You need to know what the markets are doing. And that's also not duplicatable for me. So it was literally 3.5 months ago that a very good friend of mine sent me info on RoyalQ. And from the first moment that I engaged with this opportunity, I fell in love with it from the first day. I literally got started. I stopped everything in my life. I started speaking to all my friends within the crypto space, and we started working with RoyalQ. And the reason for that is the price point. We're talking $120 a year. That's $10 a month. It's the same as what it's going to cost you to run Netflix. And within RoyalQ, you can also follow traders. They've got a trading community. So that makes it very plug and play for the average person to start seeing returns on a daily basis.
If I may just jump in there, Wilson.
Please.
One of the things that one of the reasons that I'm so excited about this product is, as you mentioned, it's the simplicity of it, right? I've used a lot of bots in the past, and I'm quite a technical guy. I'm quite an analytical guy. I know my way around a chart. I love studying. I study and many hours a week. I invest in my own kind of studies and that kind of stuff. So some of the more technical systems, I can get it eventually, right? But this system is a non-technical system, right? So why I'm so excited about this is that it's very accessible to everybody, right?
Exactly.
So even if you've got no experience, no exposure into crypto, this is a great way to cut your teeth into the industry, to cut your teeth into cryptocurrency, and to get safe exposure in an easy to learn system, right? Around how to take advantage of the price in cryptocurrency, how to trade cryptocurrency profitably, right?
Yes.
So that's actually for me one of the main benefits is the simplicity of this.
Yes.
Normal everyday people can actually understand it, and it's easy to use.
Yeah, if you're brand new to crypto and you know nothing about crypto, you can get started here and immediately start seeing returns and then learn as you go along. So
that's amazing.
Between the fact that it's really easy to get going and the price point, for me, it's just a win-win. And the most important thing for me here is that even if something had to happen with RoyalQ, my funds aren't lying with them, because you create an API key and it links to your Binance or your Ruby exchange, and it's really, really big companies. The chances of them disappearing is very little. So, full control of your funds. If you need money, you can stop the bot, you can withdraw, no funds are locked away. So it's just literally ticking every box for me. So just to carry on there, I got onto this journey because of trying a whole bunch of ROI promise to pay systems. Guys, I can probably add another 20 companies to this list.
Yeah, this is like the wall of shame here.
Yes. And personally, let me tell you, if somebody offers you an ROI, you run for the hills. If you need to pay your money over to someone else, it's not yours, you're going to lose it. And let me explain to you how that works. After trying a whole bunch of these things and losing money, I literally sat outside my house and I asked myself, what is going on here? Because I'm repeating the same mistake over and over, and it was like a bomb that exploded next to me when I clicked. They all have exactly the same business model. It's called promise to pay. You give your money to someone, they give you a return, your funds are locked in there for a certain period of time, and if they decide to run with your funds, it's gone. And we've seen this happen over and over. And why does this happen? Let me explain it to you. It's very simple. These companies grow to a level where there's like hundreds of thousands of people in them. Then what happens is the market either jumps like crazy, like the Bitcoin price will increase by a lot, or actually drop by a lot. and 100,000 people hit the withdraw button on one day and it folds overnight. We are seeing it still daily. And please don't fall a trap to this. If anybody offers you an ROI, run. You don't need to do that anymore. It's literally a ticking time bomb. It just depends on where you get in. At some point, it's going to explode and you're going to log in and they're going to either tell you you're not allowed to withdraw or the website's not even online. And I don't want you guys to do that ever again. So this is why I really love WorldQ. This is a trading robot that you download on your phone, and it's going to trade the market for you on dollar cost averaging. So what that means is, as the market goes down, the bot's going to buy the dip for you automatically, and it's going to get in at a lower point. And the moment the market recovers, it's going to sell at a profit. And this is happening 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, while you are carrying on with your normal life. I mean, you can do this while you're working. You can do this full time like I am. It depends on how serious you are with what's coming. And that's very, very important. And it works really, really well. So very simple to use. There's multiple different strategies you can use here, guys. There's not one that's wrong. It depends on how much funds you want to trade with. There's trading strategies where you need about $100 per crypto you want to trade. There's trading strategies where you need about $400 per crypto max. So it depends on how much funds you want to work with. And there are many, many people you can choose from. They've created a circle within WorldQ where traders can create a trading circle, and you can literally just sync to their circle. And when their bot executes a trade, yours follows. And that's what makes this really plug and play and duplicatable. So
that's called copy trading, is that not? Right?
Yes. So it's not. I'm actually glad you asked that. So within WorldQ, you can do one of two things. Somebody like Wesley, for example, that knows market analytics, that likes analyzing the market, that understands crypto. You can trade with a bot manually. When I say manually, it's like semi-automatic. You can do your market analytics and you can pick your own pairs and create your own risk management strategy. It's very easy to do. And then the bot will buy and sell for you automatically. For people that do not know anything about the market, you can just copy trade with a trader. So it's got a manual trading function and a copy trading function in one. And that's what makes this duplicatable. Just know you'll always earn more if you trade manually, but there's ways where you can learn that, and you will learn that within our community over the long term, because we have people that's trading manually and making magic with a bot trading manually. But for the average person that doesn't know anything, you can copy trade, follow a trader, and Bob's your uncle. And it's very quick. I mean, I can literally get somebody set up and active in trading within 15 minutes to half an hour, depending on their devices. So it's really easy. It's really plug and play. This is the favorite part of this trading bot for me. I've tested many. $120 a year, guys. $10 a month. I mean, that's what it costs to run Netflix.
That is actually a steal. Let me give you some context here. The previous bot that I used, and I had success for a period of time, but I wasn't really engaged because I was doing it by myself. There wasn't a social element to it. There wasn't a team builders element to it. It was just kind of very, very clinical system where you're paying for a server. They used to charge me $100 a month for that service.
Exactly.
So with WorldQ, you can get your subscription done and dusted for the entire year for $120. That is great value for money.
You know, just in context to that, you will make that $120 back probably within your first week to a month, depending on how much you're trading with. Okay, cool. If you're just going to trade with $100, you're not going to make it back in a month. But I've had people that made their subscription back in 3 days. So, nice. You know, it's really, really cost effective. And it's an app that you can download from the App Store or the Play Store. And it's literally a tool on your phone that's going to start trading the market for you on autopilot while you're sleeping. And this is the most important thing for me. We are earning in our sleep, guys. Some mornings I wake up and I've made money while I wasn't even awake. which is what I've been chasing for a long time. I want to make money in my sleep.
One of the things I've just clicked while looking at the slide is that just the fact that this app has been listed on both of Google Play Store and also on the iOS Store, that also kind of adds an element of authenticity, right, to the system, right? Because the iOS Store and Google Play, the moment that they receive any bad reviews about something being illegitimate or remotely unethical, they will remove it from their store immediately.
Yeah.
Right. So the fact that this is actually an authentic kind of system, the fact that it's actually available on both the App Store and the Google Play Store, that should be another kind of check mark to say that this system is actually legitimate.
Yeah, just on that note, I'm now just trying to get my phone on here. So on the actual Play Store, the Google Play Store, I want you guys to go do this for me. You go open up the Play Store, you type in Royal Q, and I want you to go see how many downloads they've had and what their reviews are. Because that completely blew me away the other day when I activated somebody. So they've actually had more than 500,000 downloads, and they've had 19,000 reviews with a 4.4 out of 5 rating.
That is top notch.
I mean, if that doesn't show you that this is legit, then I don't know. In 7 months, 500,000 people downloaded the app, and to have 19,000 reviews with a 4.4 out of 5 rating, I mean, that's just next level. It's the reason why they're literally the fastest growing bot on the planet. So I mean, like this seems like it's more like a revolution than actually a trading bot, right? Because there's so many people that's actually joining, right? And it's literally spreading at a rate that I can't explain to you. Even after everyone lost so much money last year, they have literally activated 500,000 robots in a 7-month period. This is after everyone had bloody noses last year. The market people aren't like, especially guys in the crypto space for a long time, they're very wary on opportunities, and crypto-related multi-level networking businesses aren't moving very fast just because of all the scams that went on last year. And I think it's really phenomenal that even after a year like last year and the year before, they've done 500,000 subscribers in 7 months. And this is just the beginning. I mean, they'll do 1 million and then 2 million and then 5 million. And let me explain to you how this works. So just to make something very clear, within Royal Q, there's an 80-20 profit split. So 80% of your profits will always be in your exchange on the right-hand side here. They can't touch it. But this bot charges you a gas fee every time it closes a trade. Now, let me just make this very clear. This bot cannot sell at a loss. It can only close a trade in profit. That's what it's designed to do, according to its algorithm. And only when you have made a profit, it will charge you a 20% fuel fee of your profits, and that happens within your asset wallet within Royal Q. They cannot touch your funds that's in Binance or Huobi. There's an asset wallet in Royal Q that you need to fund your Royal Q with, on top of paying for your year subscription. And as the bot closes trades, it's going to deduct a small amount of money from that wallet. Now, I know a lot of people think 20% is a lot, but it's actually not at all. And I'm going to explain to you what they've done with that 20% because it's really, really clever.
Yeah, if I may just jump in there as well, is that, within the world of trading and brokerage, 20% is pretty much an industry standard fee, right? And if I consider the service that you're getting here on this system, the support, the fact that it's actually quite a unique system, 20% for me is very, very reasonable and completely in line with what you would expect to see in the industry.
No, definitely. The only other thing that you would pay is your trader strategy fee, and that could be up to 2%. We are currently following 3 different guys depending on how much funds you have to trade with. The one charges 1%, the other one charges 1.5%. So the max that you will pay for strategy fees up to 2%. And this all gets deducted within your asset wallet within Royal Q. It has nothing to do with what's going on in your trading. And I like that. Your funds is in either Binance or Huobi. And guys, just understand something. Binance has been around for 4 years, going on 5. Huobi's been around for 8 years this month. They're not going anywhere. Binance has the most trading volume of all exchanges. These aren't companies that's going to close down and run with your money. Yes, there is always risk. And I mean, in crypto, there is risk. But at least here, we don't have the risk of Royal Q closing down their website and running with our funds because it's not lying with them. I was with a big leader yesterday from France, and we had a bit of a communication gap. I had somebody that had to translate to him, and he asked me how safe it is. And I said, well, you don't need to ask how safe Royal Q is. Ask how safe Binance or Huobi is, because our funds are lying there, not on the app, which for me is the most important reason why I got excited about this.
And just for people that are a bit fresh and new to the cryptocurrency industry, there's just a stat I wanted to share with you guys. On average, Wilson, can you guess how much volume Binance processes on one day? Can you guess?
Wow, I haven't actually looked at that chart in a very long time, but it must be billions.
Yep, it's upwards of $500 billion a day.
Wow, that's insane. And they have the most trading volume. I know Huobi is in about the top 5. And I was really surprised when I logged into my Huobi account the other day and I saw it was their 8-year birthday. How crazy is that? I didn't know it was 8 years old.
Yeah.
So,
So I think the point that we're trying to make here is that your fees are completely safe on systems like Binance and Huobi. They are the top of the top in terms of the industry standard and industry respect and accreditation. They're really 2 of the top exchanges that you could actually work with.
Yes.
So that's also obviously important for newbies to understand that their money is actually safe.
Your funds are safe. And for people that don't know what an API key is, this is also something important for me to touch on. An API key is a key that you create between your Royal Q app and your Binance or your Huobi exchange, and you create it within the exchange, and it's really secure. You are only allowing Royal Q to buy and sell on your behalf. If I just quickly go back there, so they cannot withdraw. When you create the API, you need to change the permissions to buy and sell only, and you don't tick withdrawal. So even if somebody has your API key and your secret key, they cannot withdraw your funds out of your account. So it's really, really secure. And because we're working in a Binance or a Huobi, set up your 2FA, set up email notifications, set up your phone security as well. You know, if I want to move funds out of the exchange, I've got my 2FA, they need to send me a message on my phone, they need to send me an email, and my 2FA isn't on the same phone as, you know, I've made it so secure that it's going to be very hard for people to get money out of my account.
Yeah. Also with me, I've got the 3-way authentication. I've got the 2FA, the email, and the phone, and those are all 3 different devices.
Yes. So you know,
and one of the devices doesn't even actually belong to me. It belongs to somebody else.
Yeah. You see, you can make it really, really secure to make sure that your funds are always safe. Which, compared to all the other systems out there, this is a cut above the rest. So let me get to the good stuff. So I know there's people that would like to bring their teams over, that build teams, they like building networks. So this 20% fuel fee is split up. So let me just explain this. The company has a small share of this 20%, and I like that. So every time bot trades, they make a profit. So if I don't make money, they don't make money. So their only mission is for me to make as much money as possible, because then they earn more, and to keep the bot on, because if the bot is off, they don't get paid. Then the biggest portion of this 20% fuel fee gets distributed through the network if you're going to start sharing this with people. And why would you not share it with people if it's making you money? So let me just make this very clear. You don't have to share this with anyone to earn. If you just want to come in as an investor, then you can come, you can put $5,000 or $10,000 in the bot and it can trade and it's going to make you money. You don't have to recruit people. On the flip side to that, if you don't have money, you can literally activate your bot for a year subscription. Your referral link gets active, and then you can start getting busy building your team. And what they built here, guys, is next level. I've been in this space almost full time for 3 years. I've never seen an affiliate side that is so aggressive and that you can earn so much with a small group of people. So if we look at this chart here at the bottom, you'll see there's V1, V2, V3, V4, V6 is the last one. So on the left here, you see the robot setup reward. So as you level up, you get more commissions when you directly refer people. But the most exciting part of their referral program is the team reward of the trading happening underneath you. So the more you level up within the system, the bigger cut you get off the bots trading underneath you. And this is crazy powerful, guys. It is literally money hitting your account every second, then every split second, and it just picks up momentum like you can't believe. So I'm not going to go into too much detail in the referral program, but I'm just quickly going to go through the first 3 levels because I want to keep this short and sweet. So when you register with Royal Q and you've activated your bot, you become a V1 member. As a V1 member, if you refer this bot to people, you get $30 cash immediately as a once-off for saying thank you for sharing it. Plus, we earning 20% off the 20% that gets deducted in the gas fee off the bots directly underneath us. And that is what that got me really excited. Yes, bud?
How quickly do they pay out the commissions there?
This happens instantly because of your asset wallet and in Royal Q. As the trading happens underneath you, money hits your account. As you register someone, it's within a minute, and then it gets distributed through the network with this algorithm that they built. So you don't wait for anything. There's also a big thing about this for the big networkers that want to build this. If you want to withdraw $100,000 out of Royal Q, you can. It's completely automated. It's actually in a Tron USDT wallet, and it's instant. There's no limits. There's no processing of withdrawals. There's not a person doing it. It happens on complete autopilot, and you can withdraw at any time. But the beauty of what they built here, guys, is this 20% that you earn off the bots directly underneath you. But you are only a V1 member. Now look what happens when you start leveling up and you start getting busy. So to become a V2 member, I'm currently a V2. I'm literally in the final stage to go to V3. You need 3 direct referrals and 20 people indirectly in your team. Then immediately you go V2, and it happens automatically. When you then refer people, you start getting $40 off direct referrals. Now you get 30% off that 20 that gets deducted in the gas fee. Plus we start earning $10 every time somebody enters our structure until a leader catches up to us. And this is very, very achievable. There's people that's done it in a day. There's people that's done it in a month. It depends on how much you're going to get after this. So where things get really interesting is on V3. This is what I'm pushing for. You need 5 direct referrals. 3 of them need to become V2 and 100 people indirectly in your team. So just to mention something here that I just learned yesterday, to level up within these structures, the V2s doesn't have to be your direct referrals. They must just be in their own line. So that means if you sign up a person and they sign up someone that becomes a V2, it counts for you to level up, which is amazing. It makes it a lot easier to go from level to level. So look at what happens here. The moment you V3, you get $50 on direct referrals. Now we're starting to earn $40 off the 40% off the 20% that gets deducted in trading. $20 every time somebody enters your structure until a leader catches up to you. And that's just crazy. Something else I learned yesterday, let's say you're on V3 and you sign up somebody that wants to catch up to you to get your V3. What will happen is until day V2, you'll get $20 per person. Boom. So that means they need 20 people at $20. That's $400 you'll make. The moment they V2, then you get $10, and they still need 80 people to catch up to you. So that's $800. So, just off this little bonus here of the $20, if you sign a leader that wants to catch up to you, what's the math there? It was 400 plus 800, it's $1,200 you're making just off this little $20 over here. Then we're not talking off the trading that's happening, and this happens literally 24/7 every second. We're not talking about the 50. So there's also a pairs reward that you get. How that works is you need to actually get somebody on your level. So if you've signed up someone, that also becomes a V3. This pairs reward kicks in, and you actually get 10% of their activations. So I hope you guys can see the pattern here. If we just go back, every time we level up, there's an extra stream of income almost every time, and the streams of income that are there are increasing. So there's still a V4, there's still a V5, there's still a V6. And just to give you guys an idea, the projected earnings on V2, it's anything from $5 to $50 a day. On V3, it's anything from 50 to 500. On V4, it's anything from $500 to $1,000 a day. Guys, let's just pause this right here.
That is amazing.
Let's just pause this right here. Wesley, you've been around the block. You've also built many networks. It's why you're a brother of mine. We're very similar. Have you ever seen anything where with, let's call it 3, so to get to V4, you need 8 direct referrals, 3 of them in their own line, and that doesn't have to be direct referrals, need to become V3, and 300 people in your team. So let's call it 308 people minimum. Have you ever found anything where you can make, let's call it $500 a day with a team of 308 people?
No, never.
It's
unheard of. This is actually a very one of a kind system. Quite correct, as you mentioned. I've never seen actually a compensation plan that's both exciting and also very fair as well. Because I know that some of the other systems, it's only the people on the top that actually benefit. Yes. This is the people that are doing the work are going to get rewarded. And it's very even, and it's actually very equitable, right? Which is actually why I find it very attractive.
Yeah, and the type of money people are making, it's ridiculous, guys. Like, I've just came out of a meeting yesterday with a V6. He's in Nigeria. This guy on a bad day does $8,000 for the day. His best day made $25,000 US.
Wow,
it's insane. And I mean, that's with a team of 3,500 people. The biggest team I've built in my life was 20,000 people. If I can just get 10% of that, I'll be a millionaire in dollars. We just had the first guy in India hitting $1 million US profit within Royal Q. The most money he made in a 24-hour period was $65,000 US in 24 hours. And he's on V6. He's on V6. So this is literally the last level. This guys, on V5, it's $1,000 to $2,000 a day. The life-changing money starts at V4. If you're making, let's say $500 a day, let's work on the minimum. That's $15,000 a month. If you get to V5 and you do $1,000 to $2,000 a day, let's work it out on 1,000. That's $30,000 US a month. And this is daily earnings, guys. This is what makes this different to anything else here. We don't get paid every Saturday like all these rubbish systems out there. You are getting paid per second. If you take this compensation plan seriously and you knock it out the park, money hits your account every second, then every split second, and it just keeps speeding up.
And what the thing I like about this is the way that you've explained it now. It's a lot more realistic than some of these other unilayer or binary systems, right? Because the way that you can go from one level to the next, it's all about obviously just building the team and developing leaders, right? Because you yourself are not going to personally recruit 3,000, 4,000 people, right? But it's all about that. It's all about that network effect, and obviously developing leaders to your left and to your right, and obviously developing teams around you. And obviously we're gonna do it together as a team. So
Yes.
exactly the same process that we're going through now, we're gonna train and encourage other people to go through that same process. And
Yes.
that's how the network grows. So it's not like one person is doing all of the work here.
Yes.
And you'll be shocked, you'll be surprised to see just in your small immediate inner circle of friends exactly where this thing can go to, right? And the power of the network effect.
Yes. So that's pretty much it from me, guys. What we have right here, the sky's the limit. Let me actually just stop my screen share there. It depends on what you want. It depends on what you're willing to do. If you want to get to V6, you got to work for it. There's not a V6 that got there that didn't work for it. But if you do get there, and when you do get there, you'll be a millionaire in dollars within 3 to 6 months. And you know, this is the beauty here. And the big thing for me here is, you know, I've been in many of these things. And what I don't like about a lot of these systems, you can pay your way to get to the higher levels. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. The guy that's the hungriest, the guy that's hitting it the hardest, he's the one that's going to get to the levels. If you sign somebody up that's smacking it harder than you, he's going to earn more than you. It's just how this works. So it's very fair. So from my side, in closing, firstly, I just wanted to say thank you for you, Wesley. Thank you for us reconnecting. Thank you to the person that introduced royalty to me. It got me really excited. This opportunity ticks every box for me. It is really cost effective. We have full control over our funds in our own wallets. Nobody can run away with our capital. And it's really plug and play, so anyone can do it. And that's the trinity for me. I can never promote anything ever again where I know for a fact people are going to lose. And yeah, we're not losing. We're not losing. Yes, this is trading, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything can happen. But at least, yeah, this company can't run away with our funds. We're going to have good months. We're going to have bad months. But over a period of time, the only way is up. So thank you so much for this amazing opportunity, Wesley. I'm excited to do more Zooms with you. And this is something to take very seriously. You get stuck in here, your life could be very different within a 3-month period. And compared to all the other rubbish out there, you know, at least we know this is not going anywhere.
So look, maybe some thoughts before we close off here. You know, one of the things that's so devastating about these promise to pay systems, eventually when they do collapse, and they all end up collapsing, right? Not only are people just completely decimated in terms of losing large sums of money, pensions, and everything else, right? And obviously the devastation that goes with that. But the fact that you've actually spent so many hours, you've invested so much of your time, right? And you've got nothing to show for it at the end of it, right? So it's a double whammy, right? Losing money, obviously it's not a good thing to lose money, but losing time is the most precious resource. You don't want to waste your time on something that can be rug pulled and disappear, you know, within a second. UB is not going anywhere. Binance is not going anywhere, right? So for as long as those two systems are available, your money is going to be safe. The system is going to be safe. So that is it's a good thing knowing that what you're doing here is gonna go the distance, right? You're actually building a legacy business here, right? That's the first thing. And the second thing is, you know, there's a saying that they say, like, obviously when you join crypto, you know, you join for the profit, but you stay for the community, right? You stay for the people afterwards. So we're having a lot of fun while we're busy doing this. Every day we're meeting really awesome people, and it's just it's exciting to be part of a community and to be able to contribute to a community and to help each other and to do this together. It is a lot of fun and satisfaction that you can do in building a business like that. So whoever's watching this video, I would really just encourage you to just connect with us. Some of our links are in the description underneath the video. We're mainly active on Telegram, so you can get us on Telegram. We would love to just connect with you there and bring you into our community. And looking very forward, Wilson, to going on this journey with you and doing something legendary, right? Because I can feel it. I can feel that this is the time is now, and this is a really good opportunity. So I'm happy to be in when obviously you brought me in.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. And one thing that I can just say to people looking at this for the first time, don't procrastinate. The market is about to erupt over the next 100 days. We're literally on the edge of it. We're waiting for the market to explode. You don't want to get in a month's time when Bitcoin's sitting at 100K. Act now while the iron's hot. If this resonates with you, pull the trigger. Even if you just...
One of my favorite sayings in crypto, and it's a saying that I keep on hearing over and over again. It's very, very profound, right? What they say is that there's nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come, right? Yeah. If you look at this market is so primed, it's so ready to go now. So as exactly as the quote said, there's nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come. So this is the time. Now is the time for crypto.
Yeah.
And now is definitely the time that you should be investing into your future and into your financial freedom as well.
Yeah, and not just the time for crypto. Now is the time for Royal Q. They're literally fixing a problem within crypto. Because of this business model that they created and the way they created it, the days are numbered for these promise to pay systems, because people aren't falling into that trap anymore. Now that we've got an option here of having full control of our funds, why will you give your money over to someone else? So they're literally fixing a problem at the right price point, full control over your funds. So all I can say is don't just sit on this and ponder. Take action. Engage with me. I do this full time. Ask Wesley how I roll. I'm literally busy with people all the time. If you need help, you phone me. I'm really dedicated. I'm really passionate about this. And just take action, guys. Thanks again, Wes.
And also, another thing that I really like is that obviously we're having an impact on a global scale. I'm based in Australia. Wilson is in South Africa. There's always going to be a team member either on this side or in South Africa, right? That's going to be able to help you, right? So basically, wherever you are in the world, 24/7, there's definitely support, and there's obviously a community as well.
Yes.
And that's awesome. We would think that somebody from Australia and somebody from South Africa can actually build a business together, and actually impact the lives of people in Nigeria, in India, in where was this guy from?
As we sit here, my team is currently in 18 countries, and I've only been busy for like 3.5 months, and we're about to really get busy now. The ball just started rolling. With anything network marketing related, you get that momentum to start ticking over, and literally 2 weeks ago, it's just starting. People are just starting to jump, and yes, we've shared something amazing with you, and don't sit on it for too long.
Yeah. So just with next steps, right? So step number 1, connect with us in our Telegram community. Come chat to us. If you want to know some more about Royal Q, there's always somebody that's going to be in the Telegram that's going to be there to help you. Step number 2, I'm going to leave some instructions in the description of this video with some links. Use those links, sign up, and then you can obviously connect with us, and we can chat about next steps. Wilson, very quickly, can you maybe just give us give us a little preview of some of the activation sessions and when those sessions happen and what happens in those sessions?
Okay, beautiful. So firstly, just please engage with us on our Telegram group. That's where all the action happens. So I do meetings 3 days a week, GMT +2 South African time. On a Wednesday night, I do a presentation call, and guys, I do it short and sweet. I don't waste people's time. Our meetings are max half an hour, 45 minutes. My presentation takes 20. So that's a Wednesday night at 7 o'clock SA time. On a Thursday night, I do an activation call for people that want to get the bot connected and that don't know what an API is and that's new to the space. You come join us on a Thursday at 7 o'clock, and I'll literally help you through the whole process, and I'll get your bot active. And then on a Saturday morning at 10 a.m., I do a workshop with my team. We can do a presentation, we can do activations, we can see how the bots are performing, see if we can optimize the training. And we actually had an amazing call on Saturday. So I've created this space where you can literally come and learn everything. There's a great community. People are really excited. You'll hear some awesome testimonies. So all I can say is just get plugged in. The platform is there. If you're a leader, I'm already doing Zooms. Just get people into the calls. Don't do the hard work. I'll do it for you.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So I just wanted to, you actually read my mind there, right? I wanted to actually just mention that is that these calls that we have regularly throughout the week, a few times a week. I think Wilson and I are going to be doing something every Saturday together. We're going to be presenting stuff on a Saturday. These calls that we have, we're presenting the opportunity. None of our links will personally be shared in those calls. So what that means is it's completely safe for you guys to kind of use that as a way to sign up your leads. So all that you need to do is you just need to give the link to the Zoom presentation to your leads. And then at the end of the meeting, Wilson and I will say, if you guys are interested, please get back to the person that invited you to this call and get signed up. So obviously the way that we build our teams, the way that we build our teams, obviously completely ethical. We don't believe in poaching people's links and stuff. And we're actually providing this service to our community for free, right? So use us, take advantage of the tools and the systems and the resources that we're going to make available to you guys. And what that means is that all that you need to do, you just need to tell somebody, come to this meeting with me on a Saturday and I'll show you the opportunity, right?
Don't try and sell it, guys. One of the biggest mistakes you can make in trying to get people to look at something is to try and sell it, because you don't even know what it's about. Let them come engage with me. I know exactly what's going on here. I've been at it full time for almost 4 months. Bring them to me. I'll do the hard work. And something that I just want to reiterate there, guys, I build ethically. One of the rules in my activation calls is you're not allowed to come there if you haven't registered already, because I don't allow links getting shared. And there's mornings where I have 20 people on that call and I'm doing it for other leaders, and I'm not allowed, I don't share links. Yes. Nobody's allowed to share links. It needs to be a safe place so people can come, get excited, get the ball rolling, and it's already there. Just use it.
Yeah. You know what? There's some people that actually ask me, like, why do you and Wilson just do what you guys do, right? First of all, we love doing what we do, right? Second of all, we love helping people, and we want to make sure that prosperity is not just for a select few. We think that prosperity, we want to make sure that we see everybody prosper, right? 2021 was, excuse the language, was a cuck year, right? And for a lot of people, and we just want to make sure that that we are going to be part of the solution, and we're going to make sure that we provide the tools and the systems to set people up for an awesome 2022, right? And obviously that you also need to do your part. Obviously, you have to take action, right? So when you hear of a good opportunity, don't procrastinate, take action. You've got the ability to change, to make 2022 a great year for yourselves, right? So again, like I said, we do what we do because we love the community. We want to serve the community. This community has actually, within the community of cryptocurrency, has given me so much freedom and so much financial freedom. I'm obligated to actually give that back to other people. So, I really believe that, whatever you receive freely, you need to give away freely. So that's why any time of the day, I've always got time to help people and to go over charts and to do whatever, right? So this is definitely a passion, and there's nothing else that we would rather be doing with our lives than making sure that you guys are going to achieve your dreams for next year. And for
I'm down with you there. We love what we do, and we're here to assist. You're not in this alone. There's a lot of people that aren't looking after their people, and I'm directly the opposite. I literally work 20 hours a day with my teams. I've got people in America. There's a big time difference as well. So just like Wesley, I mean, it's now, what time is it now there by you, Wesley? What time is it there by you? Is it like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning?
It's 11 p.m. It's 11 p.m., right? I've been going since 9 a.m. this morning, so I kind of
feels working, and look at that smile on that face. like this is a beautiful industry that we're in.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, like when you find your purpose in life, when you find the thing that you enjoy doing more than anything else, it becomes a labor of love. I can't wait in the mornings to wake up and get to work, right? Because I love what I do, and every day is going to bring you something new, right? You're going to meet somebody new, you're going to learn something new. This is awesome. So it's all about the community. We definitely love doing what we do. One last thing before we wrap it up, and I think that it's a good time to wrap it up now, is what I'm really passionate about, right, is like the network effect and building the teams, right? So what I would like to see us actually work on over the next couple of months is, for the people, not the casual people, because I know that there's going to be 3 different types of of people that we encounter in these systems, right? It's the person that is not really interested in building the teams, but has got enough money to invest for himself and to generate an income, right? That's the first type of person. The second type of person is the person that's kind of like a combination of, he knows a couple of people, but he also wants to invest as well. And then we actually have a third kind of a person, the people with high ambition, and they really, really want to change the world, right? Those are the people that we are looking for, right? We're going to create a special forum and a special seminar for people like that, for people that really, really want to change the world and want to go to the next level. We're going to give you guys specific mentorship and training around how to build and manage effective teams. And that's something obviously that Wilson and myself are very passionate on. Wilson has probably built one of the biggest networks in MLM that I've ever seen anywhere in many years in this industry, right? So he's definitely one of the best that I've ever seen. And so there's a lot of wisdom that he can teach you guys in terms of building and managing teams. So that is definitely something that we're going to think about over the next couple of weeks around how we can actually provide support to people that really, really want to take it to the next level.
Yeah. And just on that, and then I'll close from my side. Since I got started with Royal Q, we've developed power tools to actually take this to the next level. And we've spent a lot of time and a lot of money on getting it live. And literally this week, it's about to go live. So it's not going to be available for everyone. Just know that. You need to show some commitment from your side, and I will personally nominate you into my inner circle.
Yeah.
But it's
I'm laughing now because I actually had that same thought. So it's like almost like two brains, one mouth that's talking here, right? So
I love that.
This is definitely something that is a bit more exclusive. It's for people that actually have obviously the high intentionality around and we're really, really ambitious. And those are the people that we generally see actually succeeding and doing very, very well, doing better than average in these systems.
Yeah.
So, but that's pretty cool, right? So anybody that is interested in that, please contact us directly, and we can set up a time one-to-one. We will have a conversation, and we can assess it and take it from there.
Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Wesley, and thank you for everyone who joined us on the call. Have an amazing week. Have an awesome Christmas. We're literally going into holiday season. I'm not having a holiday. I'm working straight through. It's like prime time for me. It's like the crypto boom run at the moment. So like I'm just at it like 20 hours a day. But for you that's still getting in it, great meeting you. Please come engage with us. We're busy with something amazing. There's a lot to learn. We can teach you every step of the way. And just thank you for you, Wesley. I really appreciate you. And let's help as many people as we can as quickly as possible.
For sure. Thanks, Wilson. I really enjoyed the chat, and I'm looking forward to the next one because this doesn't even feel like a presentation. It feels like more like a conversation between friends, right? So
I love that. Beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you so much, guys.